Hello everyone, Jordan Dutra here, and today is March 18th, which, if you already know, today is my birthday. I'm 28 years old. Like every year on this channel, I have to do a birthday video. I already did 2 birthday videos if you want to check them out. But now, what's the plan for this birthday video? Well, unfortunately, I have nothing planned. Instead, I'm going to tell a story throughout this video. After all, it is my birthday video and I gotta have something. But now, it's time to announce something that happened last year. Now, hear me out. I don't talk about my life on my channel. I talk about media, and I do mention my parents and my brothers a few times, but not something in my own life. But this happened tragically last year on my birthday, and that is my grandfather on my mom's side, who died on March 18th, 2022. I'll never forgive that day that happened. Before I get to that day, let's go from the beginning of 2022. The first 2 months was off to a pretty good start. My grandparents had their 60th anniversary in January. February was doing good, but then this is when the changes happened. On February 26th, my dad and I had to pick up Filage, or malasadas, depending on what you call it. It's a donut from Portugal, which, yeah, we took it to my grandparents' house. So we went inside, said hi to both of them and my cousins. By the time we were leaving, I said goodbye to my grandparents, particularly my grandpa. I kissed him on the cheeks. And that was the last time I ever saw my grandpa. I'll remember that day. Which, before the tragic, I always wanted to see him in March since my birthday was coming up. But then the next day, the 27th, this happened. My grandma called my mom and said, "Dad is not feeling well." And this is when I got very worried. And it was confirmed that my grandfather had COVID, which I didn't get COVID at him. By the whole week, my mom had to take care of him and my grandma at the house. Which, my grandma also had COVID, but she lived. And this is when the month March got worse. While my mom was taking care of them, she got COVID, which that was going to happen after my grandparents got it. Meanwhile, at our house, my dad got COVID since my mom must have gave it to him. Then my grandpa had to go to the hospital because he wasn't doing very well. And I was getting more worried than ever. Then on the 3rd week of March, I got COVID. Yes, I don't think I mentioned this in any of my videos, but yes, I got COVID, and I was the last of the family to get one. Thankfully, mine was mild with no symptoms, and I was fully vaccinated, which I wasn't boosted. So since I got COVID, I couldn't go out in public, so I rested at home for 5 days and wishing for my grandpa. Then, on March 18th, my birthday begun, and I still had COVID, still couldn't go out in public, and I'm praying for my grandpa. Then, it happened. By around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, my dad was calling me at the living room and said, "Your grandfather died." And I was just speechless. I couldn't believe that actually happened while it was on my birthday. My grandpa died on the day I turned 27, as the grandson, of course. That was the day I'll remember all throughout then. All night I kept remembering him and how he was the grandfather I cared. By the last day of March, the 31st, I attended the funeral service from him. He was in a casket. Placed the casket in the cemetery before putting it underground. And that was it. That was the entire story of my grandpa passed away. Now, there's 2 things I want to say in this video about my grandfather in a video that got canceled after the birthday video. Anyways, since this is a tribute, I do want to talk about my grandpa, which I call him Vu, even though he has a name, but I name him overall. I loved my grandpa so much. He worked on hay outside the house. He had a pickup truck. He had wisdom He had a sense of humor. He was fond of cows.
Moo.
He worked at livestock auction place until he retired in 2017. But he did love me and everyone on my family's side. That's all I gotta say about my grandpa. Now, let's get to a video that got canceled after the birthday video. Well, I did get COVID during that time. I was still editing 2 videos, and I did record my voice before I got COVID. Lucky I did it early. After my birthday video, I didn't know if I was ready to do the transcript for the next video after March. I uploaded the birthday video right before my grandpa passed away. But after that, I had to cancel the next video. What was the next video I originally wanted to put up after the birthday video? Well, here's the answer. I was going to do a movie review in a 10th anniversary of the Hunger Games. And yeah, that was the first time I had to cancel a video. So when April begun, I had to do an instruction of my hiatus in the Zelda Link to the Past review, hinting that I took almost 3 weeks of a break. So yeah, the canceled video won't happen, but it might return in a future video, just not the 10th anniversary since it went past. So yeah, that's all I had to say about this birthday video. I know it's not the most birthday video I wanted like the other 2, but next year when I turn 29, I will make a better birthday video, which of course it will be media related like always. I will see you all in the next video, and also condolences to my grandpa.